Hey friends, let's jump straight in. Let me play the intro, then we'll break it down and we'll have a look at all the guitar parts. So we're just starting on this E chord, we're playing 2nd fret on the D, 4 on the G, 5 on the B, and do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to a D power chord 2 times. Then we're just going to a B power chord, play the 2nd on the A, 4 on the D and the G 4 times. Go to an A power chord, still playing the A, D and G. Back to the D power chord. To the E chord we did at the start 2 times. Then we're sliding from the 2nd fret on the G up to the 4th fret. Play 5 on the B, back to 4 on the G and 3 on the B. We do that through 2 times, then the 3rd time the start stays the same on the E, to the D, to the B, A, do the D to the E and then just play an E power chord. And then to finish off guitar 1, E power chord again, and that gets us ready for the verse. Now let's have a look at guitar 2. So the second guitar comes in the 2nd time through the riff. We just play an E power chord. Then just play 2nd fret on the A, D, 1st on the G, so it's just an E chord, to the D power chord, and again on the D power chord. Then play 2nd fret on the E string, slide up to the 7th fret, and we're going to hit a B power chord when we get there. To the B power chord, play the B again, to A, go D, E, and then a low E power chord. And we do that through 2 times, and then the last one we just finish on the E like we did with guitar 1. So slowly. And that's the intro there. So we're not playing through the main part of the verse, and then we kick in with 2nd fret on the G, 5 on the B and the E, and then open G, 3rd fret on the B and the E. And we do that 2 times. Then just play an E power chord. Then we're going to do 3rd fret, B and E, slide up to 5th fret. Then just go back to 2 on the G, 5 on the B and E, and do that 3 times. In your speakers it's going left, right, left. So then the E power chord, and then E and stop, and then we repeat that again. The E power chord, do our 3, then do the E power chord, then we're going to do a build up on the E just for 1 bar, 8th notes, 1 then 2 and 3 and 4 and that's our verse there. So for guitar 1 we're just playing the A string 3rd fret 2 times, jump to the D string, 5, 2, 4, 2, 0, 2, and do that 2 times. Then play the open E string 2 times. And then we repeat the same on the D. 5, 2, 4, 2, 0, 2, and do that 2 times. Go back to the first one with the 3rd fret on the A 2 times. Go back to the second one 2 times with the E. Now here's where it changes. We're going to play the A, open A 2 times. 2nd fret D, open A, and then to D, 4, 2, 0, 2, and do that 2 times. And again. Then we're doing 3rd fret on the A 2 times, 5th fret D, back to 3rd fret A, to the D, 4, 2, 0, 2, and do that 2 times. And that's guitar 1. Now let's have a look at guitar 2. So I'll just talk you through guitar 2 because it's fairly easy. C power chord 2 times, hold for a bar each. D, 4, C again, then to E. Do that again, back to the C, repeat it again on the C. Now we're going to the E, hold for a bar. Now the second E, we're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then on the and, we're jumping to the A. So we have 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we're just palm muting that. And then on the and off, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're jumping to the C power chords of 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then do a slide. So let me play that last part from that E. And they're all the parts of the chorus. So for our post-chorus, guitar 1's doing the same as our intro, the last line through. So we have the E chord 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the D 2 times, to the B 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the A, to the D, to the E, and then the E power chord, and just finish with the E. And guitar 2's just doing the same again. E, D, D, to our 2nd fret, slide up to our B, B, A, D, E, E, and that's the same as the intro there, and that's our little post-chorus. So the start of our second verse is a bit different. We're going to slide up to the 12th fret on the D and the G. Use your bar to come in. Then we're bending 3rd fret E. Play 2nd fret on the D. Bend the 3rd fret E again. And open E. Then we play 14 on the D. Bend 14 on the G. Give it lots of vibrato there. And then bend 15B, 12, back to G, 14, 12, bend 14, and 14 again. That last little part. Then the rest of the verse stays the same as our first verse. And again, to the E, now slide up to our E power chord. And that's our second verse there. So I'll talk you through our solo rhythm because it's pretty easy, and we'll do our solo at the end. Just play an E power chord and hold for 4 bars. Then do it again, hold for another 4 bars. And then we're just playing the verse again. And again, to the E power chord, and we hold that there. And that's our solo rhythm. Pretty easy, and we'll do our solo at the end. From there we go back to the chorus, and guitar 1 and 2 are exactly the same. So our outro is going to be the same as our intro, our E chord 4 times, to the D, to the B, A, D to our E, and our fill stays the same as our intro. Start again the same, to the B, A, then we go D, to the E, and finish on an A power chord 2 times. And that's guitar 1. Now guitar 2 again is going to be very similar. We have the E, D, D, our 2 slide up to B, 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 A, D, E, E. Do that again. E, D, D, 2 slide up to the B, 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 A, D, E, and play the A 2 times. And that's our outro there, and they're all the rhythm parts. Now let's have a look at the solo. So we're going to start on the A string, bend the 5th fret, and play 7, then do that again, by bend 5 to 7, and then slide the 7 up and back down again. Then bend the 5A again, go to D, 5, 7, bend the 5, and 7 on the A, and slide back. Then we have pinched harmonics on the A string, 5, 4, 5. Start on the A, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, bend. Then we're going 12th fret D, G and B. Bend the 15 on the B. Jump to G, 14 bend. 12, 14 on the D, and then we're bending the G on the 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just play 14, bend 14, play 12. So play 12 on the D, and then we're just doing a trill between 12 and the open on the G string, so we're just hammering on and pulling off and coming in with our bar. Then hit the 5th fret harmonic on the G. Then we're playing 5 on the D, 7 on the G, 8 on the B, do it 4 times. Play it again and slide up 2 frets. Then go to 5th fret on the E and the A 4 times, and then bend the 5th fret on the E, play 5 and then 3. Then we're bending the 15th fret on the B, play 15, 12 on the G, 15, 14, 12, 14 on the D, back to G, 12. Then bend 14, play it 2 times. 12, and do that again. Bend 12, bend 14, 14, 12, bend 14, 14, 12, and then bend the 14, play 14, 12, and then the open E, and come in with your bar. And that's our solo there, and they're all the parts. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Rock of Ages Guitar Lesson by Def Leppard. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your 80s rock, glam and metal, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds more songs, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.